What elements of Brotherhood do I like or prefer over the original? Holy moly. Well, let me tell you this. First of all, let me address something that maybe someone may want to ask about. Yes, it is true, Aaron is not playing Al. Don't tell me this is a surprise to you. Aaron's voice is now lower than mine. So it was physically impossible. Yeah, he hit puberty. And he's grown up, and he's really tall and really thin and low voice, and he doesn't sound like Al anymore. That's unfortunate because it's very unfortunate because we love Aaron, and he was a great Al, and he will always be my dear brother Al. I love Aaron. I love Aaron as if he were my own flesh and blood little brother. However, he physically couldn't do it. So I will tell you this though. The girl that is playing Al, that they cast, and they worked hard to find somebody who could do this. And the girl that's doing it, Maxie Whitehead is her name. She is absolutely amazing. She sounds so much like Aaron. I mean, there have been times when I was recording scenes with Al, and she had already recorded Al's lines, and I'm doing the scene, and for a minute I forgot that it wasn't Aaron. She's really good, so you guys, you'll be very pleased. Having said that, I don't know enough, Jason, I don't know enough about Brotherhood to make that kind of a judgment. What I will say is, as I said before, I'm really excited to be doing new stories. I'm really excited to see the story take a different turn. I've heard there are some amazing plot twists and things going on in Brotherhood. In fact, on the flight up yesterday, Travis and I were sitting beside each other on Thursday evening, and Travis was like, "You've been watching Brotherhood?" I'm like, "No." And he's like, "Oh, dude." He's been watching, and like he said, there's some really cool things that are happening. So I'm just as excited to find out what they are as anyone else is. In fact, that would be a great question on the other end of the show once we finish recording the show. Thanks for the question. I'm excited to see what's going to happen with Brotherhood. Yes.
Who do you think is taller, Ed or me?
Come here, I'll tell you right now. Who's taller, Ed or you? Wow. Oh, that's not wow about you. I was thinking of something else. Well, do you guys know how tall Ed is? Ed is 4'11". You're 5'2", you win! Oh, I have to tell you a funny story about the 4'11". You ready? They kill her time. When I was a little kid, how many of you guys, even when you were younger, your parents, there was a particular doorway in your house where your parents would notch how tall you were. And as you would grow, you know, like, look, 1985, you were this tall, and when you were 13, you were this tall. Well, my mom was the same. There was a doorpost, a bathroom door, where she would mark how tall I was. The last height I ever remember seeing written on that bathroom door was 4'11". I don't remember how old I was, but I remember that was the last height that we ever recorded of my height. And somebody asked me once a couple years ago, "How tall is Ed?" And I'm like, "I have no idea." And a few weeks later, somebody wrote me an email. They had seen that panel online, and they wrote me an email and said, "According to the manga, Ed is such and such a number of centimeters tall, and the conversion is 4'11". And I'm like, sweet! I was born to play this character. All right, you know what? We have time for one last question. And we just asked it from here. So where was I last? Here. It's going to have to come from here. We're just being fair. Just being fair. Really? You think I would answer a question with this lunatic you're waving here? Oh! It's you, Killian. I'm sorry. I thought it was Mustang for a minute. Well, from a distance, you know, I saw this, and I saw the blue, and I saw the black, and I'm like, oh, freaking Mustang. stupid question. I love you, Julia. How did he say those dirty boy words again? Okay, here comes our, is it a good question? Because it's our last one, it has to be a winner. Ready? Are you recording a video right now?
I'm representing the Anime Manga Club at Silverado High School, and they had a lot of questions, but I'm only going to ask one. What sort of cosplay, like, what character would you want someone to cosplay as the most?
Wait, what character would I want someone else to cosplay as, or what character would I like to cosplay as? Five? I've seen a lot of 5 cosplayers. Let's see. What character have I played that I have not seen a cosplay?
Kensei!
Junpei. I've seen Junpei. Oh, I've seen plenty of Darks, and I've seen Tommy's, and I've seen Broly's. I've seen a Pony Man, can you believe it? Hiroki Takasugi, I've seen them.
Kensei!
I've seen from Saiki, I've seen Golf from General Golf. Certainly seen Tamaki. I've seen Soul Terrain. I've seen her Soul Terrain. What? I've seen Ikaku cosplayers. I'm trying to think of who. Oh, I've seen cosplayers of me too. Oh, it's scary too. It's scary. Okay, let me end by telling you this. Let me tell you this, and I think this is a good way to end since we're talking about cosplay. I was thinking at first, sweet, I'm just gonna stroll through the dealer's room and check out the cool swag, and every 3 feet, oh my God, wow! Someone posing with a big sword and stuff. So I thought, okay, I've learned my lesson. Next time, my costume will involve something that covers my face. So my next cosplay was a TIE fighter pilot from Star Wars. And I still kept getting stopped every minute, Picture me. Then my next cosplay was, I went to a convention in North Carolina, and somebody had the most beautiful, full-on wig, over big hooded fur coat, everything fine. I wore that, and then somebody showed up at a convention with a dark mousy costume, and I put that on because I'm a dork. I suppose when they announced the Oron cast at Anime Expo a couple of years ago, and we all showed up in, it was funny, some of the guys showed up just with the jacket on, but not me. Oh no, I'm a bigger dork than that. I put on the black pants, and I had the white button-up shirt, and I had the little tie, and I was set. So I think it'd be fair to say that I cosplayed Tonki. And then, let's see. I've gone to several Star Wars conventions where I dressed in full Jedi robes. Oh, you have no idea. I grew a beard, and I let my hair grow really long, longer than it is now. And I was combed it back like Obi-Wan, like in the second movie. And my most recent cosplay was Akon last year. I cosplayed as Wolverine. Not seen that, you gotta check it out. I let the whiskers grow and got my hair to do that point thing and sprayed it black and had the full X-Men leather thing. The claws, you gotta check it out. They're online. It wouldn't be hard to find. So, suffice it to say, oh, and then, oh my gosh, I can't believe I didn't even mention. At SacAnime in Seattle a couple of years ago, I wore my Captain Kirk uniform. So what do we learn from this panel? We learned that Vic Mignogna is as big a geek as you are.